for our country, to build a stronger and more resilient Britain. A country built on and powered through the contribution of people in all parts of our country. Today I will set out more of our plans to make that a reality. I know how hard the last few years have been for so many people. I have always been clear that the central challenge...
In a moment that left the studio in stunned silence, Shadow Chancellor Rachel Reeves was publicly humiliated by none other than a member of the live audience. What was said? Why did it strike such a nerve? And could this moment unravel Labour's carefully crafted economic narrative? Stick around.
Seeing this government is to improve living standards and to renew our public services. And that the only sustainable way to turn around Britain's growth performance after 14 wasted years, to put more money in people's pockets, to revive our high streets, to give our children the opportunities that they need to succeed, and put simply, our plan is to make working people, to make our country better off. The central barrier to economic growth has been underinvestment. For too long, Britain has lagged behind every other G7 economy when it comes to business investment as a share.
Because this confrontation was brutal. It all went down during a live televised town hall. Rachel Reeves was laying out Labour's vision for a stronger and more resilient Britain. But mid-speech, she was interrupted. That's rich coming from you. You talk about living standards. Have you actually lived like us? Do you even understand what working people are going through? The room went quiet. You could feel the tension. Reeves paused, visibly shaken. And for a moment, it looked like she had no comeback. Reeves had been delivering what was supposed to be a rallying moment for Labour's economic platform. She promised to turn around Britain's economic performance and renew our public services. But to many in the audience, it all sounded a little too polished, too disconnected. Especially for those who've been hit hard by inflation, stagnant wages, and collapsing local services. And that's exactly why the audience member spoke out, challenging Reeves on what they called empty rhetoric from another Westminster mouthpiece. Caught off guard, Reeves tried to defend her record, pointing to Labour's policy papers, budget plans, and her own working-class background. But the damage was done. In politics, perception is power. And in that moment, Reeves looked more like a bureaucrat than a champion of the people. Social media exploded. Clips of the exchange were posted within minutes, some calling it a meltdown, others praising the audience member as a voice of the people. This wasn't just an embarrassing moment, it reignited questions about Labour's economic credibility. Reeves has worked hard to paint the party as fiscally responsible, but critics say her message lacks heart. With Reeves trying to balance investment with restraint, some voters feel she's walking a tightrope, and leaning too far toward the establishment. The numbers don't lie. While Labour leads in polls overall, trust in their economic leadership remains fragile. The internet didn't hold back. Hashtags like #ReevesRattled and #LiveTVBlowUp trended for hours. Political influencers on both the left and right weighed in, some praising the audience's boldness, others criticizing the ambush. Insiders say Labour HQ was caught off guard by the reaction, and are now reassessing their public engagement strategy ahead of the general election. Some party members are even asking, should Reeves be kept front and center in the campaign? Or is it time for a softer spokesperson to take the lead? The bigger story here, it's not just about Rachel Reeves. It's about Labour's connection, or lack thereof, with real people. If moments like this keep happening, the party risks looking out of touch, and with Reform UK, the Lib Dems, and even independent candidates gaining steam, every misstep could cost Labour votes they can't afford to lose. So, was this just an off night for Reeves? Or a warning sign that Labour's grown-up economic plan isn't landing with the people who need it most? What do you think? Did Rachel Reeves deserve the criticism, or was it unfair? Is Labour connecting with the public, or drifting further into political echo chambers? Sound off in the comments. This one's going to divide opinion. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and smash that notification bell so you never miss a political plot twist. More drama, more debate, more deep dives, coming your way soon. Until then, stay curious, stay informed, and stay engaged.
Like this video and subscribe my channel for latest bombshell news.